Meisner on Acting by Sanford Meisner and Dennis Longwell is a fundamental guide to the Meisner technique, an influential approach to acting that emphasizes truthful, spontaneous reactions in performance. Sanford Meisner, a renowned acting teacher, developed this technique as a way to help actors connect more deeply with their characters and the scene by focusing on the reality of doing. The book introduces the core principles of the Meisner technique, such as living truthfully under imaginary circumstances and being in the moment. It stresses the importance of active listening, emotional truth, and the idea that acting is reacting, placing a significant emphasis on the actor's response to their scene partner rather than preconceived notions or predetermined actions. Meisner's approach is structured around exercises that encourage actors to become more responsive, empathetic, and authentic in their performances. Through repetition exercises and other techniques, actors are encouraged to be emotionally present and spontaneous, allowing for organic and genuine reactions rather than rehearsed or forced responses. The book doesn't focus much on the technical aspects of acting or specific methods for character development. Instead, it concentrates on the emotional preparation and truthful interaction between actors. Meisner's emphasis on spontaneity and truth in the moment is aimed at fostering a deep, sincere connection between actors and their characters. The book conveys the idea that effective acting is not about imitation but about truthful, instinctive reactions in the given circumstances. Meisner's approach teaches actors to tap into their emotions and respond genuinely to the situations presented, fostering a more profound and authentic performance. My interpretation aligns with the book's emphasis on the emotional authenticity and spontaneity in acting. Meisner's technique, as described in the book, aims to strip away artifice and encourage actors to live truthfully in the moment, reacting honestly to the given circumstances. This fosters a more profound connection between the actor, their character, and their scene partners. The book's content primarily revolves around the practical application of these principles through exercises and training, rather than theoretical discussions or analyses. 7 Lessons Learned from Meisner on Acting. Emotional truth over theatric casualty. Meisner's technique prioritizes authentic emotional responses over dramatic performance. The book emphasizes that genuine emotions and reactions bring depth to a character, urging actors to focus on truthful, instinctive responses to the given circumstances. Living in the moment. Acting, according to Meisner, is about being present in the moment. The book stresses the importance of active listening and reacting honestly to the immediate situation rather than anticipating or pre-planning responses. Importance of the other. It highlights the significance of the actor's relationship with their scene partner. Meisner's exercises often involve response and reaction, placing a strong emphasis on how one actor's behavior affects and is affected by their partner's actions. Repetition for emotional truth. The repetition exercise in Meisner's technique is not about rote repetition but about discovering emotional truths through interaction. It's a tool to strip away artificiality and reveal genuine emotions and reactions. Preparation for spontaneity. Meisner's technique focuses on intense preparation to achieve spontaneous reactions. The book advocates for thorough emotional preparation to allow for genuine, unplanned responses during a performance. The reality of doing. It encourages actors to focus on actions and reactions rather than intellectualizing a scene. Meisner's approach emphasizes doing as a way to evoke truthful emotions, bypassing overthinking and encouraging natural responses. Patience and commitment. The book underscores the necessity of patience and dedication to the craft. Meisner's technique requires consistent practice and commitment to fully grasp the depth of emotional truth and authentic reactions. Each lesson from Meisner on acting contributes to the core philosophy of the Meisner technique, urging actors to embrace emotional authenticity, live truthfully in the moment, and establish deep connections with their characters and scene partners. These principles, when internalized and practiced, have the potential to elevate performances by fostering genuine, spontaneous, and emotionally rich portrayals. I'd love to help. However, Meisner on Acting covers a broad spectrum of concepts, exercises, and techniques across its chapters, and to provide a detailed chapter-by-chapter summary would be extensive. I can give you an overview of the book's structure and the primary concepts covered in each chapter, focusing on key points. Chapter 1, Introduction. Introduces Sanford Meisner's background and his approach to acting. Establishes the foundation of the Meisner technique, emphasizing truthful, spontaneous reactions in performance. Chapter 2, The point of view of the actor. Discusses an actor's approach to a scene, focusing on the reality of doing rather than intellectualizing. Introduces the concept of emotional truth and living truthfully under imaginary circumstances. Chapter 3, Living in the Moment. Explores the significance of being present and responding truthfully to immediate situations. Emphasizes active listening and truthful reactions over preconceived notions. Chapter 4, The Reality of Doing. Delves into actions and reactions as the core of the Meisner technique. Emphasizes doing rather than overthinking, leading to genuine emotional responses. Chapter 5, Repetition. Introduces the famous Meisner repetition exercise. Focuses on discovering emotional truths through interaction and genuine reactions rather than memorization. Chapter 6, The Freedom of the Actor. Explores the idea of freedom within structure. Discusses the disciplined practice required for an actor to truly embody a character. Chapter 7, Relationship. Emphasizes the importance of the actor's relationship with their scene partner. Discusses the impact of one actor's behavior on the other and the reciprocal influence. Chapter 8, The Basics of Acting. Explores fundamental acting principles, including objectives, obstacles, and actions. Discusses the actor's fundamental toolkit for creating truthful performances. Chapter 9, Preparing for the Moment. Emphasizes the necessity of intense preparation for spontaneity in performance. Highlights the importance of emotional groundwork for authentic, impromptu reactions. Chapter 10, The Inner Need. Discusses the character's inner need and how it drives actions and emotions. Emphasizes understanding the character's motivations for authentic portrayal. Chapter 11, The Repetition Exercise, A Closer Look. Takes a deeper dive into the repetition exercise, exploring its nuances and its role in revealing emotional truths. Throughout the book, each chapter contributes to the overall understanding of the Meisner technique, emphasizing the importance of emotional truth, living in the moment, genuine reactions, and the actor's relationship with both the character and their scene partners. The exercises and concepts build upon each other to guide actors towards more authentic and spontaneous performances. If you've found these insights intriguing, diving into Meisner on Acting will provide an in-depth understanding of Sanford Meisner's revolutionary approach to acting. Explore the nuances of the Meisner technique and uncover the profound principles that can transform your approach to performance. If you're eager to delve deeper into the art of authentic acting, grab a copy via the link in the description. If you've enjoyed this summary, don't keep it to yourself. Like and share this video so other enthusiasts can benefit from these key takeaways. Subscribe to the channel for more enlightening book summaries in this genre, and unlock a treasure trove of knowledge to enrich your understanding of acting, performance, and beyond. Your support helps us continue to provide valuable insights into the world of literature and the arts. Meisner on Acting stands out in its genre due to several key distinguishing factors. Emphasis on emotional truth. Unlike some other acting technique books that focus on external mannerisms or techniques, Meisner's emphasis on emotional truth sets this book apart. Meisner famously said, "Acting is the ability to live truthfully under the imaginary circumstances," underlining the importance of genuine emotions in performance. The repetition exercise. The book's unique approach to the repetition exercise is a standout feature. Meisner's approach isn't about mere repetition but about uncovering emotional truths through interaction. As Meisner noted, the repetition exercise is a straight exercise in action and reaction. It's an exercise in listening and answering truthfully. Living in the moment, Meisner's technique stresses the significance of living truthfully in the moment. This stands out as it shifts the actor's focus from preconceived notions to genuine, spontaneous reactions. Meisner highlighted this by saying, "Living truthfully under the given imaginary circumstances is what it's all about." The reality of doing, the book stands out by prioritizing actions and reactions over intellectualizing a scene. Meisner's emphasis on doing rather than overthinking is evident in his statement, "An ounce of behavior is worth a pound of words." Relationship and connection. The emphasis on the actor's relationship with their scene partner sets this book apart. Meisner stressed, "The reality of doing to someone is the reality of doing with someone." These distinguishing aspects set Meisner on acting apart, focusing on emotional authenticity, truthful reactions, and genuine connections between actors rather than just technical methods. The emphasis on living truthfully in the moment and the significance of relationships within a scene separate this book from others that might concentrate more on external techniques or theoretical discussions. In the realm of acting techniques, Meisner on Acting distinguishes itself from other books within the genre, including works by Konstantin Stanislavski and Ute Hagen, as well as from Meisner's own contemporaries like Lee Strasberg. Here's how it stands apart. Unique elements. Emotional authenticity over technique. Unlike Stanislavski's method, which delves deeply into an actor's emotional memory, and Hagen's focus on specific techniques, Meisner's technique prioritizes emotional authenticity. While they share the essence of truthful acting, Meisner's emphasis on living truthfully in the moment, through genuine reactions and relationships, stands out. The repetition exercise. Meisner's repetition exercise differs from Strasberg's sense memory and effective memory exercises. While Strasberg's method taps into an actor's personal experiences, Meisner's repetition exercise concentrates on discovering emotional truths through interaction and spontaneous reactions, fostering a connection with the scene partner. Similarities. Roots in Stanislavski's method. Like Stanislavski's system, Meisner's technique stems from the foundational principles of truthful acting and emotional realism. They both aim to bring an actor closer to genuine emotions and reactions. Acting philosophies. Meisner, Hagen, and Strasberg all share the common goal of creating authentic, compelling performances. While their methods might differ, the fundamental objective is to produce truthful, emotionally rich portrayals. In comparison to other books within the genre, Meisner on Acting distinguishes itself through its emphasis on immediate, genuine reactions, fostering a deep connection between actors and characters. It's unique in its practical approach, focusing on live, spontaneous moments in performance rather than relying on personal experiences or specific technical methods. Meisner on Acting holds relevance for a wide audience, particularly those interested in acting, theater, or even personal development. Here's why it would appeal to various individuals. Aspiring actors. For those beginning their acting journey, this book offers a foundational understanding of the Meisner technique. It provides practical exercises and concepts to help them embody characters authentically and react truthfully in scenes. Experienced actors seeking depth. Even established actors can benefit from the book's emphasis on emotional truth and living in the moment. It offers a fresh perspective on acting, encouraging deeper connections with characters and scene partners. Theater enthusiasts. Beyond actors, individuals interested in the behind-the-scenes aspects of theater and performance will find the book enlightening. It offers insights into the dynamics between actors and how the emotional authenticity in a performance is cultivated. Personal growth seekers. The principles in this book, such as living truthfully in the moment and the importance of genuine connections, extend beyond the stage. They can resonate with anyone seeking to be more present, authentic, and empathetic in their interactions and relationships. Challenges in communication and connection. For those facing challenges in communication or forging deeper connections, the book's focus on listening and responding truthfully can offer valuable insights. The book's teachings transcend the stage, resonating with anyone seeking a deeper understanding of human connection, authenticity, and the importance of being present in the moment. Its teachings can be applied not only in acting but also in various aspects of life, making it relevant to a diverse audience. Meisner on Acting isn't just a book about acting, it's a gateway to a deeper understanding of human interaction, emotional authenticity, and the power of living truthfully in the moment. Its significance goes beyond the realm of theater, resonating with anyone seeking genuine connections, be it in relationships, communication, or personal growth. The book's impact lies in its ability to strip away pretense and encourage an honest, immediate response to the world around us. It's a guide not just to better acting but to a more authentic way of being, urging us to embrace the richness of our emotions and interactions. In a world often saturated with artifice, this book stands as a beacon, reminding us of the profound beauty found in truth and genuine connection. Absolutely. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What did you think about the summary of Meisner on Acting? Was there a particular aspect that stood out to you, or is there something else you'd like to know more about regarding the book? Your feedback can help me tailor the information to better suit your interests.